They disappeared from history after falling into the warp's churning maw. For millennia, their legend faded, a mere whisper in forgotten sagas. But now, from the cold embrace of oblivion, they return. They are the legends of Votann, the kin, and they reclaim what was stolen. This is not your typical tale of galactic conquest, of empires built on blood and forged in fire. This is the saga of survival, of a people clinging to their identity in the face of unimaginable loss. This is the rise of the Leagues of Votann, a testament to the unyielding spirits of the dwarfs in deep space. For many years, the kin flourished in their secret havens, building a civilization on the backs of ancient knowledge and unwavering brotherhood. But their idyllic existence was shattered by a betrayal so profound that it tore the very fabric of reality. Now, they emerge from the shadows, their hearts heavy with loss, but their spirits unbroken. The legends of Votann march back into the galaxy, prepared to reclaim their proper place among the stars, driven by a thirst for vengeance and a desperate hope for redemption. In the gritty world of Warhammer 40K, the legends of Votann stand as a beacon of resilience and ancient technology. But when it comes to their internal structure, things get a bit complicated. Buckle up, because we're diving into the fascinating world of what exactly a league is within the Leagues of Votann. The kin are the cloned space dwarf-like people at the heart of Votann society. They are the species of squat, but possibly with some differences. They are powerfully built abhumans, as categorized by the Imperium. Each individual kin belongs to a kindred, a tight-knit family unit, or a clan, one could say, descended from a single ancestor core. Think clans from Scottish lore. Under the cold gaze of a nascent galaxy, the Dwarden thrived. Masters of metal and fire, they carved their empires into asteroids, their cities humming with the lifeblood of technology. Among them walked the first ancestors, wise beings who tasted the very essence of reality with their ancestor cores. They ventured into forbidden areas because of their insatiable curiosity. Genetics became their canvas, bioengineering their own evolution. The clone schemes were born, not blemishes, but calculated brushstrokes upon the Dwarden genome. Denser bones, keen senses, even whispers of psychic potential. Each mutation is a tool for survival in the unforgiving void. However, ambition without wisdom breeds disaster. A warp experiment, fraught with hubris, tore reality asunder. Daemons vomited forth, twisting the Dwarden paradise into a nightmare. Chaos gnawed at their souls, fracturing their realm, birthing the Chaos Dwarden, and thriving others to seal themselves within their strongholds. Amidst the cataclysm, the first ancestor stood resolute. The clone schemes, once tools of progress, became grim reminders of their folly. Yet they offered hope. The denser bones shielded against demonic claws, the heightened senses tracked the warp's taint, and the psychic whispers provided glimpses of redemption. So, the Dwarden, reforged in the fires of their own making, became the Votann. The clone schemes, no longer mere mutations, became badges of their ancestors' wisdom and their own resilience. Each marks a story: the rage sickness, a warning against unchecked fury; the warped perceptions, a constant reminder of the warp's lure; and the unwelcome gaze, a chilling echo of their near downfall. With stoic determination, the Votann rebuilt. They honed their clone schemes under the direction of the ancestor cores, making them into weapons against the darkness. The Hearthkin warriors, their bones iron hard, charged into demonic hordes. The Grimnir, with their psychic tendrils, navigated the treacherous warp pathways. But the true legacy of the first ancestors lies not in the clone schemes themselves, but in the spirit they embody. It's in the thirst for knowledge tempered by caution, the pursuit of progress grounded in respect for the past. It's the unwavering courage to face the consequences of their ancestors' mistakes and chart a new path, free from the taint of chaos. So, when you gaze upon a Votann, you see not just the markings on their skin, but the echoes of a tumultuous past. See the resilience etched in their bones, the wisdom whispering in their minds, and the unwavering determination burning in their eyes. They are the children of the first ancestors, bearing the scars and the strength of their legacy, forever striving to reclaim their paradise and carve their own legend in the stars. And now for their organization, as it has many advantages. The intricate tapestry of space Dowie politics. Delving into the organization between strongholds and how they coalesce into leagues is like cracking open a vault of ancient dwarven wisdom. First, picture the strongholds. These aren't your cozy medieval castles. Think self-sufficient asteroid fortresses, bristling with plasma cannons and humming with forge furnaces. Each stronghold houses a kindred, that tight-knit family unit mentioned earlier, fiercely independent and proud of their unique traditions. Within a stronghold, the ancestor core reigns supreme. This isn't some dusty old family heirloom. It's a supercogitator, a repository of wisdom and knowledge accumulated over millennia. The ancestor core guides the kindred, providing strategic insights, crafting blueprints for new technology, and even serving as a moral compass. Well, as much as one exists in the grim dark galaxy. The ancestor cores. Those enigmatic brains of the leagues of Votann raise all sorts of intriguing questions, and their connection to the standard template constructs, or CTSs, is a particularly fascinating one. Buckle up, because we're about to delve into some lore-heavy territory. Here's the thing. The relationship between ancestral cores and STCs is complex and shrouded in speculation. There's no definitive answer in the current Warhammer 40K lore, leaving room for exciting theories and head-scratching debates. On the one hand, there are some intriguing similarities. Both ancestral cores and STCs are repositories of vast knowledge. Imagine libraries containing everything from scientific principles to advanced technological blueprints. They guided their respective societies, the cores for the leagues and the STCs for humanity during the Golden Age. Both possess some degree of autonomy. Though not truly sentient, they can make decisions, analyze situations, and offer solutions, like a super advanced Siri that doesn't sass you back. Both are shrouded in mystery. Their origins are murky, with hints of lost civilizations and ancient technologies at play. However, there are also key differences. Origin. Ancestor cores seem to be unique creations of the Votann, simply derived from their pre-warp ancestors. On the other hand, during the Dark Age of technology, humanity's men of gold created STCs. Functionality. Ancestor cores are primarily focused on guiding Votann society, managing their resources, and preserving their traditions. STCs were broader, encompassing all aspects of human civilization, from agriculture to construction to advanced weaponry. Accessibility. Ancestor cores are embedded within Votann strongholds, accessible only to specific individuals. STCs were designed for widespread use, readily available to whomever could decipher their coded instructions. So, the verdict? Well, it's up for interpretation. Some theorists propose that ancestor cores are evolved versions of STC fragments, or that the Votann accessed STC technology and adapted it to their own needs. Others believe they're completely separate entities, drawing on some similar principles, but with distinct origins and functions. One thing's for sure, these mysterious cores play a crucial role in Votann society, and their secrets hold the potential to reshape the galaxy's history. As Warhammer 40K lore continues to evolve, who knows what revelations await about these enigmatic brains? So, keep your eyes peeled, fellow lore-hungry enthusiasts, because the mystery of the ancestor cores and their possible connection to the STCs is far from over. Now, back to the organization. Here's where things get interesting. Each stronghold operates autonomously, specializing in particular skills or resources. One might be a mining hub, another a shipbuilding marvel, and a third a bastion of technological innovation. But survival in the harshness of space requires cooperation. That's where the guilds step in. Think of them as inter-stronghold trade unions, connecting kindreds with specific expertise. The Black Axe Guild might link up mining strongholds, while the Cogwrights Guild facilitates technology exchange. These guilds act as bridges, fostering alliances and cooperation. Through shared interests and mutual benefit, strongholds begin to form loose confederations, sharing resources, knowledge, and even military muscle. These are the nascent stages of a league. Remember, forming a league is a delicate dance. Each stronghold retains its individual identity and fiercely guards its traditions. The league leadership must tread carefully, balancing the needs of various kindreds and guilds while navigating internal rivalries and political ambitions. The Leagues of Votann call it home, a crucible of molten rock and swirling plasma, the galactic core. But why would any sane space dwarf choose to dwell in such a hostile hellhole when the rest of the galaxy offers seemingly safer havens? To understand their reasons, you must peer beyond the blazing furnace and see the flickering embers of an ancient flame. Firstly, it's a matter of lineage. The Votann, or Dwarden as they were once known, trace their roots to the very cradle of the galaxy, an era before warp storms ravaged the cosmos. Their strongholds were forged in the heat of newborn stars, and their technology was sculpted from the raw materials of creation. Leaving the core is like tearing away a piece of their identity, severing the very ties that bind them to their history. Secondly, it's a matter of resilience. The heart of the galaxy is no playground for the faint of heart. Stellar winds scream with deadly energies. Gravity plays an unpredictable game, and the warp pulses with raw, chaotic power. Yet the Votann thrive in this environment. Their genetic modifications, the clone skeins, act as a shield against the harness. Their technology hums with an affinity for the lore's unique energies. In this unforgiving crucible, they hone their strength and ingenuity, becoming living weapons forged in the fires of cosmic creation. Thirdly, it's a matter of resources. The galactic core, for all its danger, is a treasure trove of rare elements and uncharted phenomena. Molten planets hold secrets of advanced metallurgy. Swirling plasma pockets pulse with exotic energies, and ancient nebulae whisper forgotten lore. For the Votann, the core is not just a home. It's a workshop, a library, and a playground for their insatiable thirst for knowledge and mastery. Of course, their reasons are not without nuance. The warp's influence is undeniably stronger near the core, a constant temptation whispered by the solar winds. Some see this as a test, a crucible to be overcome and mastered. Others fear it, building ever stronger shields and cloaking their strongholds in secrecy. This tension between opportunity and peril runs deep in Votann society, shaping their culture and driving their ambitions. So, the Votann dwell in the galactic core not out of desperation, but out of conviction. It's a furnace, yes, but one that tempers their steel, fuels their engines of innovation, and illuminates the path to their ancestral destiny. They are the children of stars, born in the heart of creation, and they would have it no other way. The daily life of a Votann in the galactic core is a symphony of grit, technology, and tradition, played out against their fiery backdrop of their asteroid strongholds. Here's a glimpse into their world. The clang of hammers against forge anvils echoes through the cavernous halls. Hearthkin warriors awaken, muscles already warm from conditioning routines, and faces grim under the flickering light of arc lamps. They don their sturdy armor, etched with clan symbols and clanking with salvaged cogs, reminders of their ancestors' ingenuity. Breakfast is a communal affair, fueling bodies and forging bonds. Thick slabs of protein paste and potent ale served in heavy mugs were washed down with stories whispered through generations. Younger kin listen with wide eyes, absorbing tales of past glories and cautionary warnings against the warp's allure. Work fills the day. Miners descend into labyrinthine tunnels, extracting precious metals from the asteroid's molten core. Engineers tinker in cluttered workshops, coaxing forgotten technology back to life. The air thick with the smell of oil and ozone. Guildsmen haggle over resources, their shrewd voices bouncing off the metal walls. Children attend lessons under the watchful eyes of the ancestor cores. They learn the history of their people, the secrets of crafting and mining, and the importance of loyalty and duty. Clan elders share wisdom honed over centuries, their weathered faces etched with the stories of their lives. The afternoon brings training. Hearthkin warriors spar in simulated environments, lasers flashing as they hone their reflexes and battle tactics. Grimnir, those with a touch of the psychic, meditate within shielded chambers, learning to navigate the treacherous warp eddies that surround their homes. As the sun sets, casting long shadows across the asteroid's surface, families gather for communal meals. Laughter mixes with the rhythmic clang of hammers. Stories are shared and bonds are strengthened. Some nights are for celebration, bards strumming melancholic lutes on ancient instruments, tales of valor echoing through the halls. But life at its core is not always peaceful. Alarms blare as meteor showers threaten the stronghold's shields. Warriors scramble to their stations, laser cannons spitting defiance against the fiery onslaught. Daemons, drawn by the warp's echo, flicker at the edges of reality, repelled by wards and vigilant sentinels. Through it all, the Votann persevere. Their resolve is forged in the fires of their daily lives, and their spirit is tempered by the unforgiving environment. They are a people who value tradition and technology, stoicism and camaraderie. The echoes of their ancestors and the flickering flames of their furnaces bind them forever. Let's delve deeper into the intricate tapestry of life within a Votann stronghold, where every clang of a hammer and flicker of a forge fire tells a story. What's the daily life in a hold? These are some of the jobs and guilds. The Hearthkin. These stoic warriors, sworn to defend their kin and strongholds, form the backbone of Votann society. They train under veteran Grimnir, honing their laser rifle skills and battle tactics, ever vigilant against warp incursions and meteor showers. The Forgeborn. Masters of fire and metal, these artisans breathe life into salvage technology and ancient blueprints. Guilds like the Cogrites specialize in intricate machinery, while the Cinderites wield plasma torches to sculpt monstrous war machines. The Miners, deep within the asteroid's belly, they carve out veins of rare metals and gemstones, their resourcefulness fueling the stronghold's prosperity. The Stone Guard, an elite guild, ensures their safety from subterranean hazards and lurking Xenos threats. And the Skyborn, expert pilots and void ship engineers navigate the treacherous plasma currents and chart paths through warp-tainted regions. Their courage and skill keep the stronghold connected to the wider Votann network. The Runesmiths. These mystical scholars decipher ancient texts and commune with the ancestor cores, unearthing lost knowledge and crafting powerful blessings upon weapons and armor. Now we will see the rituals and traditions that are the center of kin society. Coming of age. Young kin undertake perilous trials, proving their strength and cunning to earn their place as contributing members of society. The Forge trial tests metal in the heart of the furnaces, while the Blood Hunt pits apprentices against monstrous beasts in the asteroid's depth. Ancestral remembrance. On the anniversary of a stronghold's founding, stories of past heroes and triumphs are recounted around crackling fires. The echoes of the ancestor cores resonate, weaving the past into the present and strengthening the bonds of kin. Grimhold. When a warrior falls in battle, their armor and weapon are ceremonially placed within the stronghold's heart, forever a part of its defenses. Their spirit guards the kin under the ancestor core's direction, acting as a silent sentinel for potential dangers. What's the role of the ancestor cores? These enigmatic brains are not just repositories of knowledge. They are active participants in Votann life. They guide resource allocation. Analyzing data from various guilds, the ancestor cores ensure efficient production and prioritize critical projects. Mediate disputes. Acting as impartial judges, they settle disagreements between guilds and individuals, upholding the laws and traditions of the stronghold. Offer strategic advice. When placed in external threats or internal challenges, the ancestor cores provide valuable insights and tactical recommendations, drawing upon their vast knowledge and experience. Challenges and threats. Warp incursions. The proximity to the core amplifies the warp's influence, and daemons hungrily eye these strongholds as gateways into the galaxy. Vigilant wards and Grimnir sentinels stand guard, constantly battling the encroaching darkness. Meteor showers. Unpredictable storms of molten rock threaten the stronghold's integrity. Skilled pilots maneuver defensive platforms and laser batteries, deflecting burning debris and shielding their kin. Resource depletion. Some asteroids hold limited resources, forging them to rely on trade or forge alliances with other strongholds. Skillful diplomacy and trade negotiations are crucial for survival. Internal rivalries. Despite their strong sense of community, historical grudges and competing ambitions can foment discord within guilds or even between entire strongholds. Leadership and wisdom are needed to maintain cohesion and prevent fracturing. The Leagues of Votann are more than just technologically adept space dwarves. They are families, woven together by centuries of tradition and a fierce sense of kinship. In their asteroid strongholds, nestled in the searing embrace of the galactic core, kin society hums with the rhythm of clanging hammers, whispered legends, and unwavering loyalty. The family and the clan are the most important thing at the center of kin society. They are linked by the blood of the ancestors. Clans are the beating heart of kin society. Kin descend from common ancestors, sharing not just blood, but also customs, traditions, and specialized skills. Clan symbols adorn armor and tools, a constant reminder of shared history and responsibility. Ancestral cores. These enigmatic brains store the accumulated wisdom of generations, guiding kin and safeguarding their legacy. They are consulted on matters of law, technology, and even prophecy, a revered link to the past and a torch illuminating the future. Elder Council. Composed of the clan's most experienced veterans, the council advises the current leader and ensures adherence to traditional practices. Their wisdom, distilled from decades of hardship and triumph, anchors the kin in their identity. Gears turning together. Guilds. Each kin specializes in a specific craft, forming guilds that pool their expertise. Forgeborn tend the fiery furnaces. Skyborn navigate the treacherous currents of the void, and runesmiths decipher ancient lore. This symbiosis keeps the stronghold functioning and ensures every kin contributes to the collective good. Rite of passage. Every individual faces trials to prove their worth and claim their place within the kin. From navigating molten tunnels to facing fearsome beasts, these challenges test skills, courage, and loyalty, shaping young kin into vital members of society. Shared feast. At the end of each day, kin gathers around crackling fires to share stories, laughter, and hearty meals. These communal bonds of support and tradition weave a strong tapestry of unity, reinforcing the kin's spirit even in the face of adversity. What lies beyond the stronghold walls? Leagues. Although fiercely independent, kin recognize the need for alliances to face the challenges of the galactic core. Leagues formed around shared interests or common threats provide mutual support and trade, creating a network of strength across the fiery expanse. Diplomacy and trade. Skilled negotiators and shrewd traders, the kin forge pacts with other galactic powers, exchanging resources and technology. Their reputation for reliability and unwavering loyalty makes them valuable allies, even amidst the treacherous politics of the universe. Eternal vigilance. The warp's taint whispers near the galactic core, and its daemons crave footholds in kin strongholds. Grimnir, warriors touched by the warp's whispers, serve as vigilant sentinels, shielding their kin from the encroaching darkness. Kin society is a vibrant tapestry, woven from ancient traditions, unwavering loyalty, and the shared hardships of life in the unforgiving core. Their respect for their ancestors, their dedication to duty, and their unyielding spirit in the face of adversity make them a force to be reckoned with. The truth. That elusive butterfly flitting around the lamp of our understanding. It can be a searing flame, illuminating shadows long hidden, or a cool oasis in the desert of ignorance. In the case of the Votann, their truths are etched in fire and steel, whispered in the hum of ancestor cores, and forged in the crucible of their history. No, we have to stop and learn what are the truths that define the Votann. Resilience. Born in the fiery heart of the galaxy, the Votann have faced hardships that would shatter lesser beings. They have endured every adversity, from warp incursions to resource scarcity, thanks to an unwavering spirit and a strong love for their ancestral homes. Ingenuity. Necessity is the mother of invention, and the Votann are masters of making the most of their harsh environment. From repurposing scraps of ancient technology to harnessing the power of molten rock, they constantly push the boundaries of what's possible. Tradition. Their past is not just a memory. It's a living force that shapes their present. They honor their ancestors through rituals and stories, and the lessons learned from past mistakes guide their decisions. Community. Despite their gruff exteriors, the Votann value family and loyalty above all else. Kin stand together, their blood bonds tested in the fires of battle, and forged in the shared rhythms of daily life. The Warp's shadow. They live in constant awareness of the Warp's seductive whispers and corrupting tendrils. While some fight it with fire and steel, others navigate its currents cautiously, wielding its power like a dangerous tool. Change and adaptation. Though steeped in tradition, the Votann are not stagnant. They adapt to new threats and opportunities, incorporating alien technology and evolving their tactics. This willingness to change ensures their survival in the ever-shifting landscape of the galaxy. The legacy of the first ancestors. Their ambition birthed the clone schemes, granting them an edge in the core's harshness, but also opening the door to the Warp's influence. They grapple with the consequences of their ancestors' choices, striving to forge a future free from the taint of chaos. These are just a few of the many truths that shape the Votann. By weaving these into your narrative, you can create a richer picture of their society, their struggles, and their ultimate goal: to reclaim their paradise and carve their own legend in the stars. Remember, these are not simply facts, but threads in the tapestry of Votann identity. Explore different interpretations, reveal them through personal stories and conflicts, and let the audience grapple with the complexities of these truths. By doing so, you can not only shed light on the Votann, but also prompt viewers to contemplate their own truths and the choices they make in shaping their own destinies. While the legends of Votann etch their saga upon the fiery heart of the galactic core, whispers circulate of powers yet unrevealed. In the unexplored depths, 4 leagues forge destinies shrouded in mystery, their legends whispered in echoing tunnels and flickering hollow displays. They are the Greater Thurian League, the Trans-Hyperion Alliance, the Urani-Sutter Regulates, and the Emir Conglomerate, names carried on the breath of voidfarers and traitors, each promising a glimpse into a Votann society yet unsung. The Greater Thurian League. Legends paint them as titans of technology, their minds as sharp as their plasma blades. Their void ships dance through solar storms. Their forges birth marvels unknown to other leagues. Yet whispers of dark pacts with warp entities taint their brilliance, fueling speculation and sparking suspicion. Are they valiant pioneers, or the harbinger of a techno-corruption yet to come? The Trans-Hyperion Alliance. Their home is the void itself. Their strongholds are scattered like constellations across the galactic core. Masters of warp-tainted pathways, they navigate hidden currents and traverse realms unseen. Some hail them as explorers, charting paths to uncharted wonders. Others fear their familiarity with the dark, seeing them as harbingers of forbidden knowledge. Do they walk on the edge of oblivion, or do they hold the key to unlocking the core's hidden secrets? The Urani-Sutter Regulates. Born in the furnaces of the core's edge, they stand as unwavering guardians against the warp's encroaching tendrils. Their fortresses bleed molten rock, and their warriors are hardened by countless demonic incursions. They are a wall of iron against the tide of chaos, their grim resolve whispered like a litany of sacrifice. Will their eternal vigilance hold, or will the darkness finally breach their defenses? The Ymir Conglomerate. Their web of influence stretches across the core, a symphony of whispered deals and negotiated alliances. They are masters of trade, their coffers overflowing with treasures gleaned from countless bargains. Some see them as cunning manipulators, exploiting the needs of others for personal gain. Others view them as the core's brokers, ensuring stability and prosperity through shrewd diplomacy. Can their wealth bridge the gaps between rival leagues? Or will their avarice ignite a conflict that engulfs the core in flames? These are but fleeting glimpses into the untold sagas of these enigmatic leagues. Their stories wait to be unraveled, their secrets whispering promises of adventure, danger, and revelation. So, step into the shadows, brave wanderer, and let the legends guide you. The future of the core may very well lie in the hands of these uncharted leagues. The leagues of Votann, nestled in their fiery heart of the galactic core, are not just masters of metal and fire, but architects of intricate technology, staunch defenders of their kin, and wielders of formidable war machines. Let's delve into the depths of their technological marvels, their unwavering military doctrines, and the unique bonds that forge their society. Leagues of Votann technology. Forge-born ingenuity. The very lifeblood of the League's technological prowess lies in the hands of the Forge-born. Their workshops hum with the rhythmic clang of hammers and the whir of plasma cutters, birthing wonders like cog-right contraptions, clockwork marvels like self-repairing automata and intricate weapons of devastating precision, cinder-right creations, war machines sculpted from molten rock, wielding plasma cannons and seismic hammers with unyielding power. Void engines are masterworks of propulsion that navigate the treacherous warp currents and pierce through dense asteroid fields. Ancestral wisdom. The Ancestor Cores, repositories of accumulated knowledge, guide technological advancements. Their cryptic pronouncements inspire new inventions and resurrect long-lost blueprints, pushing the boundaries of what's possible. Salvaged and adaptable. Necessity fuels innovation. The Votann repurpose ancient relics and scraps from fallen foes, constantly adapting and improving their technology, ensuring their survival in the unforgiving core. Kin hosts. Pillars of Votann might. Hearthkin of Grimhold. Stoic defenders, their armor scarred from countless demonic clashes, wielded ancient weapons imbued with warning runes. Their formations stand unyielding against the warp's encroachments. Thunderhammers of the Hearthforges. Masters of heavy weaponry, their war machines crackle with plasma and molten rock, annihilating foes with devastating firepower. Skyborn of Clan Kael. Void runners extraordinaire. They pilot sleek void ships through the perilous currents of the core, their unmatched piloting skills ensuring tactical superiority. Unforged sentinels. Whispers of the warp dance around them, granting them precognitive flashes and subtle aether manipulation. They guide battles with uncanny foresight and unleash devastating warp energy blasts. Stone Guard Aegis. Guardians of the depths, they fight subterranean wars for control of vital resources. Their seismic hammers crumble enemy fortifications, and their knowledge of geology grants them tactical mastery in asteroid tunnels. Military doctrines. Unwavering defense. The Votann prioritize defense, with their strongholds bristling with defensive weaponry and ancient wards. They hold the line against demonic incursions and external threats, ensuring the survival of their kin. Adaptive tactics. No battle is the same. The Votann utilize their diverse kin hosts and war machines, constantly adapting their strategies to their opponents and the battlefield. Honored sacrifice. Kin fight for kin, and sometimes, to protect the future, sacrifice is necessary. Falling in battle is seen as an honorable act, ensuring the survival of the greater good. Relics and the Iron Kin. Ancestral armor. Passed down through generations, these ancient suits are imbued with the blessings of past heroes, offering unmatched protection and inspiring valor in their wearers. Warp-forged relics. When the Unforged use them, these artifacts hum with raw warp energy, unleashing devastating power at the risk of corruption. Iron Kin Guardians. Constructed of salvaged technology and unwavering loyalty, these automatons stand sentry on strongholds and patrol asteroid tunnels, defending their kin without fear or fatigue. The Votann Legacy. The Leagues of Votann are more than just technology and battle doctrines. They are a culture forged in fire and loyalty, where kin stand together against the unforgiving universe. Their resilience, ingenuity, and unwavering spirit are their true testaments of strength, ensuring their legacy endures in the fiery heart of the galaxy. The embers glow, casting flickering shadows on the walls of the ancient forge. The sound of hammers striking molten metal slows down, and the contented murmur of kin gathered by crackling fires takes its place. Stories weave through the smoke, tales of ancient battles, daring ventures into the void, and the unwavering spirit that binds them to this fiery heart of the galaxy. In their eyes, you see not just the reflection of flames, but the glint of unyielding determination. This is no mere society. It's a testament to resilience, a forge where technology and tradition, innovation and loyalty are tempered into a weapon against the endless darkness. Their legacy is not yet written, but in every beat of their hammers, every whispered legend and every whispered prayer, The spirit of the Votann echoes. So lift your gaze, traveler, from the dying embers. Remember the stories you heard, the bonds you witnessed, and the fire that burns within the legends of Votann. Their saga is not confined to these asteroid walls. It stretches across the galactic core, a testament to the indomitable spirit that refuses to be extinguished. Go forth, then, and carry their flame. Tell their tales, sing their praises, and remember that even in the darkest corners of the universe, the fire of the Votann burns bright. It burns for kin, for hearth, for home, and it burns for you should you ever find yourself lost in the furnace of the galactic core. The legends of Votann stand eternal, and for them and for all who stand beside them, the future is forged in fire. As the final embers fade, a haunting melody rises from the heart of the forge. It's a song of fire and steel, of kin and tradition, a lullaby of the core sung by those who face the darkness with an unflinching gaze. Let it echo in your heart, traveler, and remember the Votann, for they are a force that cannot be contained, a spirit that cannot be broken.